B stance staggered pull-up, assisted pull-up. Now, when performing this exercise, general placement, the bar will be set at about chest height. It can be a little bit higher, it can be a little bit lower. Generally lower is going to be a little bit harder, so you want it at about chest height. And a little bit higher, if you go too high, your feet will be off the floor, so it changes the movement altogether. So just play within that small range, that sweet spot. What we can do is play with our foot placement to make the exercise easier if you need to. So before I get into the demonstration of the exercise, something to keep in mind is the position in which we're applying force. I don't want to be leaning back and applying force in this position because the bar can easily slip out and impale me. And I don't want to be impaled, right? And I don't want you to have a concussion either. So instead, you're going to be leaning back in the other direction, pulling the bar into the rack. Here, no matter what I do, the bar isn't going to move. It's going to continue to get pulled into the rack, the safest position to be pulling in. Now, set up. Hands are going to be overhead, both overhand. Underhand is chin up. We're doing a pull-up, so it's going to be overhand. One leg's going to be straight or partially bent, and one leg's going to be completely bent. My torso is going to remain vertical throughout the exercise. That part there is important to remember. We want a vertical torso, not a horizontal, vertical. So my chest should always be facing out in front. And then simply you're just going to perform the pull-up. 1, 2, 3. So the idea is having my legs on the floor, it eliminates them as dead weight versus if I was to do traditional pull-up. And then it also gives me a little bit of assistance if I need it. Fatigue is really kicking in. So then this way you can regress a pull-up and practice the movement and strengthen those muscles and eventually work towards doing a full pull-up. In terms of which leg